Can Deon turn his life around, or is he just scared to get arrested too? Will Deon testify against his dad? Will Deon use this opportunity to get a lighter sentence? Tell me what you guys think. As I sit back and watch the clips of Deon being surrounded by so much criminal activity, whether it's his dad cussing up a storm and showing off the fleet of vehicles that he acquired while scamming so many hardworking individuals, I can't help but think that Deon didn't ask for this. He just want to be around the one that he's supposed to adore the most besides his mother. Sometimes I think Deon would do anything or ignore anything just to be able to hang around his pops, something a lot of people don't have. Nestor also has another son by Edith, and he doesn't care to have Nestor in his life. But we all know everyone's different. With some people, when their dad's missing out of their life, that can have a huge impact on them in a negative way. That can turn them into something that they never really was supposed to be in the first place. So as I sit back and watch these clips of Deon, I can't help but feel bad for him. He seems to be the one in the clips that has the most ability to not become a victim of his circumstances. But then again, I have mixed emotions because it's been stated that Deon has a long criminal history too. Maybe he just can't help it. Maybe because he's seen his dad go in and out of jail so many times that it's probably become normal to him. Deon has not served any hard time in jail yet, but is it just a matter of time? Is he destined to be like his dad? Nesto is institutionalized. The Webster's dictionary, the Webster's definition for institutionalized is one that's established in practice or custom, or one that's established as part of an official organization, which is in this case jail. When you're institutionalized, the only way that you can really function without getting in any trouble is in jail. You get your 3 meals a day. You have access to your snacks. They usually help you get a job and stay on track. And sometimes that's the only way some institutionalized human beings can function. You get your medication. Sometimes the only times real severe convicts get any health care is in jail. Sometimes they let their healthcare needs go unaddressed, and then it's corrected when they go to jail. The recidivism rate is very high. It's about 50% for the world, but in Atlanta alone, it's at a whopping 30%, which is almost one in every three. So that means, well, the recidivism definition is the tendency of a convicted criminal to reoffend. That means a convicted criminal, one in every three of them will leave the criminal justice system or the Department of Corrections, either as a free person on probation or parole, and reoffend within 1 to 3 years. So those numbers don't include those that reoffend after 3 years or those that commit small enough crimes and don't get caught, or those that commit huge crimes and don't get caught. So in Atlanta alone, it's a very high tendency that uh, convicted criminals will return to jail. But since Deon has not yet been in jail, he has escaped that several times. Do he have one last chance? And if he has to testify against his dad, do y'all think he'll testify? Even if it means his freedom? So it seems like in these calls that Deon is trying to turn himself around and take this opportunity to become a better person. Or is he fooling us and he's nervous and got one too many knocks on the door from the DA and he see they mean business? In these calls, it kinds of sometimes gives the impression that Deon wants to change. But is change even possible after being introduced to such extensive criminal background at a young age and have it be so consistent all throughout your young 23, 24 years of life? Edith, which is Deon's mother, never wanted Deon to be around Nesto in the first place. But Deon said that was his choice. And maybe his intentions was good all along. But after seeing his father be such a sweet, smooth talking, charming man that will do and say anything to acquire the goods that fits his taste and the goods that fits the ego that he has and the goods that fits the persona of himself that he wants to put out there, it's possible that maybe Deon slipped and decided, why should I continue to keep doing this the right way when my dad just gets it so easily? Sitting back watching his dad acquire a fleet of cars of fine, good, decent cars, high value, while Deon is out here washing cars with his hand, one car at a time. Is that enough to make a person just say, forget it? I'm just going to do this one crime, and then one crime turn into another, and then another, and another. And then next thing you know, you're just as involved in the criminal activity as your father is known to be. I don't know. I like to listen to a call as much as we can because, like I said, I'm only allowed to download content for 1 hour at a time on StreamYard. Maybe I shouldn't use StreamYard, but I like to listen to a call and sit back and try to figure out, is Deon BSing us? Is he just scared? Do he really want to make a change? Is he starting with the man in the mirror? Or is he just talking the talk and walking the walk? Has he picked up some of his father's ways so much to the point where he's able to now scam, scam, and confuse people just with his words alone? Let's listen to this talk, this jail talk that they're having, and let's see if we can determine, will Deon make it Or will Deon be Nesto's bunkie?
This video contains one call made on March 12th, 2024. Ernesto's son Deon has a few things to say to his dad. Take a listen. Hello. So, how are you? I'm alright. How are you?
Deon already sounds disappointed in his dad. It's like he answers the phone with that low vibration. It sends a message like, I'm disappointed. I know you're the dad and I don't want to disrespect you, but I got to get some stuff off my chest.
Good. You get my letter? Oh, my man, got it out the dark. Okay. No, I ain't ready yet. Okay. Alright, then.
Nesto asked Deon, what's up? Did you get my letter? Deon said, my mama had got it out the box, but nah, I ain't read it yet, which is a telltale sign that he's disappointed and he's not in no rush to read Nesto's BS when he knows what the real deal is.
Okay, there's a lot going on out there in the world like this. A lot going on in the world, brother. How you feeling? How your life going? 'Cause I ain't got no life no more. How your life going? Shit, man, you made the bed, you laying there, man. You talk that stupid ass shit on that phone. And you
Nesto said, how your life going? Cause I don't have no life no more. And Deon said, man, you talking that stupid ass shit on the phone and you made your bed and you need to lie in it. And as Nesto talked, I can't help but hearing the violins playing in the background as he soaked himself up in self-pity. Boo hoo hoo.
allowing that bitch to do it. So you keep on doing that. I ain't got nothing to say about it. That's what you want to do that.
Deon said, you hanging yourself with them phone calls and you allowing that bitch to help you do it. Talking about some of your Wilder Durham.
What you mean? Man, you know what I mean, Daddy. Don't play with me, bro. You know all them calls got dropped. Don't even play with me like that.
Yeah, Nestor gonna ask him, what you mean? He's used to playing dumb, and that sometimes probably helped him get out of serious conversations. Cause who wants to sit there and talk to somebody that's playing dumb all the time? But this time, I have a feeling Deon's gonna give it to him.
No. You talking about the world and all of that shit, man. Fuck them people, man. The world that you really got is the people that's really in your corner, but you saying there ain't nobody in your corner. That shit crazy to me. Same way you had me to find that video, I found that shit. But ain't nobody in your corner though.
So Deon's telling him now, you saying ain't nobody in your corner, but we in your corner. And what Deon's trying to tell him is just because we're not sending you money and flying down to the jail cell to with a legal pad and a pen writing down all your commands that you want us to perform for you when we leave the jail and not allowing you to consume up our whole day's time running from this place to this place to this place, doing activities on a list that you done gave us, pretending in your head like it's gonna somehow set you free, and it's not. But that don't mean we don't care about you. It's more than one way to show somebody you care about them. Just picking up this call mean I care about you.
I be talking crazy because you be in your feelings. That shit weird. The same way that you see me trying to put the money on the phone and hang up, like, but not that weird ass shit, man. Okay, so you put them on the book because she said she put $10. Man, ain't no, she did shit. I just did that shit just then.
So now Nestor wants to debate with Deon about money being put on the books. Deon said, when I'm trying to put the money on the phone when you call so that I could accept the call, you go ahead and hang up before I could put the money on the call. And Nestor said, "You put the money on the books," because she said she put $10 on the books, 10 whole dollars. You want to debate with your son and bring up 10 whole dollars.
Oh, okay, okay. How we talking? You know I don't fuck with her. You know she blocked. Stop playing, bro. Stop the goof. Hey,
Deon said, "How we talking? You know I don't F with Sonya." So he pretty much saying, I had to have put the money on the books because I don't deal with Sonya. And he said, Sonya's blocked.
hey, hold on. I know, hold up. You know what you did. I'm not calm. I'm not on no cool shit, man. Okay, so what type with those stuff?
Nestor said, hold up. Deon said, ain't no hold up. I'm not playing with you. You let that bitch play with your son. And I feel him on that. He should have checked her right then and there. You have no grounds to speak to my son like this. You are nobody to him. You are just my free legal clerk slash groupie slash jump off side chick. And I do not even give you the right to speak to my child in such a manner. You better be lucky that I'm allowing you to even speak to him at all. And this better not ever happen again. And Deon don't respect the fact that Nesto let it slide. Just it's pretty much he was selling his soul. He let it slide because he's scared that if he confronts Sonya on it, that's gonna slow down his access to her while he's in that jail. But it's okay. She'll stop coming for a day or two or be hurting her feelings. But as she lay down in that bed for 2 days straight being more upset than you are about the fact that you put her in her place, she'll be more upset at the fact that you're not speaking. I mean, that she's not speaking to you. But she'll come around after laying in that bed for 48 hours straight, stinking and not showering and squirting sharts all over herself. She'll get up, wash herself up, get it together, dust herself off, and at least she'll know not to ever talk to your child like that again in her entire life. Put her in her place now. Don't wait. Because if you let them get away with it once, they'll continue to repeat this activity for as long as they're in your life.
Oh, you let everything jump down. That shit crazy. And ain't shit talk about me, and you know that. Okay. And you sit here letting these folks talk about that shit, knowing these cars on shit, keep getting leaked. Your ass tripping. That ain't what you raised a nigga to be. You doing the shit that you told a nigga not to do. You doing the same shit that you told all your folks not to do. And that shit weird to me, man. And if you okay with doing the shit that you doing now, man, you should have told me that shit was okay 15, 17, 18 years ago. Okay. I don't like that shit. You know I don't like it.
Deon said, if you was going to act the fool like this and not respect me as your child, at least to a group off jumpy, you should have told me that 16, 17, 18 years ago. Because that's when Nestor officially came into Deon's life. So he had to be what? If he's 23 now, and he's saying like 17 years ago, he had to be about 6 or 7 years old when he officially got into his dad's life. That's 16 or 17 whole years of criminal activity that he introduced this child to. Whether it's allowing him to see him with multiple women, being involved in sly talk, being fast talk, trying to imply somehow to Deon that it's okay to get money from women, making fast moves, all that stuff. Hanging around with young girls and driving them around all day and trying to classify her as your mentee and you're the mentor. You exposed that young man to this for so long that it might take a lot of help for him to get all this stuff together. He might need to take a couple years and just regroup. get some counseling and some help, and be under the influence of a real man. I'm sure that'll really make Nestor upset to find out Deon got a new daddy, a real daddy.
Cause you know the way you talk to nigga, you know that shit you on ain't cool. Okay. And you keep talking to your wife over with, man. What the fuck is you talking about, man? You keep talking, you know how powerful your fucking tongue is, so keep talking that shit and watch it gonna happen. They gonna baptize your ass.
Deon said, "You keep talking about your life over with. You keep talking that mess and watch it happen. They gonna baptize your ass."
Keep saying it. This ain't you. This little shit here, this little shit they sending you through, this shit ain't that. You done been through it. But you ain't clear like you ain't never been through this shit. Like you ain't never had somebody trying to tell you the fuck down. You helping these people. That shit don't sit right with me. You helping them.
Deon said, "This ain't you. You done been through this, but you sitting there, pretty much letting them and helping them people tear you down. No, he tore himself down. There's just no hope. I don't think he can come back from this. He better hope he can get out of jail at least one day before the end of his life to say goodbye to whoever allows him to say goodbye to them. But he did this to himself. He not allowing them to tear him down. They're just using the justice system as what it's supposed to be used for to convict the criminal properly."
Fuck you gonna help somebody to tear you down? Okay. Talking about your life over with. Man, what the hell are you talking about? You still breathing. Well, I get what it is. You know, I keep going to these bars here and they keep jacking me around, keep lying. Ain't no lie to it. It's fucking with you. I don't like this shit happen, man. But guess what? You got a bun. So at this point, all you need is fun.
Nestor said he get what Deon's trying to tell him, but he keeps sitting back watching them play games at these bond hearings, and it's tearing him down. Deon said he get it, but the hard part is over with. You got a bond, you just need the funds. I think that's the hard part. The funds.
No, I went again yesterday, and they never put the paperwork in, bro. I just like the shit. You think that I just, man, you think you know shit that you in the shit? Every time you take a shit is on the internet. Okay. I know you went to court yesterday.
Deon said, "You think you know the shit because you in the shit," pretty much saying, you think you the only one that know what's going on with your case because it's your actual case, but the whole world has access to what's going on with you on social media. And that's sad that that's how Deon has to keep up with his dad through the internet.
I know that they said that they can baptize your ass. I know they throw the charges out and they can pick them back up. Hey, man, you telling me I don't know, but don't nobody got your back. The nigga that ain't got your back is the nigga that's in the Louis store. But I ain't gonna go there though.
Deon said, "The nigga that don't got your back is the nigga that's in the Louis store." Now that part right there, I'm trying to figure out. Oh, he said, "But I'm not gonna go there though." I know he ain't talking about Sonya. She ain't in no Louis store. So, I mean, she might be in Dots or 579 or Rainbow, but she ain't in no Louis store. Or probably on Temu or AliExpress. The only people he talked about that could be in a Louis store is Shirley. So why would he say that? Because she got every right to be in the Louis, the Gucci, the Prada, the Dior, the whatever store she want to be. She done dropped a dependent off, and she don't have to deal with him no more. And she can be in any store she want to be as long as she remember to pay that rent. Because this time, she can't let um the fact that she like high end material stop her from paying her rent and then turn around and say it wasn't her fault because she's not the man of the house. Right now, She's the everything of that house, so she better get it together too.
Okay. Don't play with me like that. Just straight up. Don't let nobody else play with me like that. You know this. I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. Okay. Come on, man. You supposed to be my dog. Like, come on now. I don't give a fuck what you going through or what I'm going through. I ain't doing that. That's what I'm not doing. When I get mad, I go to my. I don't get the bad to my folks. I don't do none of that shit. I just stick to myself. I don't do that.
Deon said, "Come on now, Pops. You supposed to be my dog. That's you not supposed to be talking about me. That's what you're not supposed to do. Cause I don't do that. When I get mad, I just go and sit to myself.
I ain't jumping on no podcast either trying to please, trying to make me look like the damn savior. And I ain't on no podcast trying to make myself look good after motherfucker don't drag me through the mud. But that's what your folks doing. That shit weird. Okay.
Deon said he not on no podcast trying to make himself look good after they done dragged him through the mud, but that's what his folks doing.
Like real shit. I'm just telling you some real shit, man. I don't know, you done got enough or you just done got old and you looking at shit a little different or you feel like ain't nobody got your back. But that ain't the way to go. I'm telling you. That ain't the route that you going ain't the way to go, man. Stop talking to them podcast people, man. That shit. This how these people get their cheap. This how these people get their money, man. That shit ain't gonna do nothing for you. Stop trying to plead no case with the world, man, and fight the system, man.
Deon told his dad, stop talking to them podcasts, cause they ain't gonna do nothing for him. And he right, stop talking to Sylvia. Cause it has not helped you. And that lady got her own intentions. And she clearly stated on one of the calls, on one of her lives, that she don't think Nesto did the CP charges, but she knows he's guilty of the fraud charges and the criminal deception charges. But then she turns around and tell him on a video that she thinks he's innocent and being railroaded. So you could tell, first of all, she can't keep it real with him. And if you call yourself really in someone's corner, you're going to keep it real with them. But you could tell she's just saying whatever she got to say to be able to mix in with him and get some more information. She want the insights, what she call exclusives. That's all she in this for, I believe. But time will tell what else she's in it for.
Some real shit. Okay, I want to find that internet shit in the gym, daddy. That's dope. Nah, for real. I'm telling you some real shit. Okay. I'm listening. That's what I need today. Some real. Go ahead, I'm listening. Yeah, can you forget who the fuck you is? You in that motherfucking crying. Stop out that motherfucking crying. For real, I'm gonna tell you that. I'm straight up tell you, these fucking you crying. Stop fucking crying, man.
Deon said, you done forgot who you are. They done tell me you and that MF are crying. Stop that crying, man. For real, you done forgot who you are.
Straight up, you know what the fuck going. And you know how folks coming behind you. So all that other shit, this other shit that's going on, folks scatter that shit. That shit fucking with people's personal lives. You might look at it like, man, that shit, certain shit that's being said on these calls get pulled out. That ain't even supposed to be said. Just real shit. They don't know if I'm telling the truth or lying when I be on the motherfucking call. So shit, they keep on taking mine. I don't care. But you got to understand there's some people that shit will be chewed up, get out. Because of what you said, I'm allowing that big ass head won't be saying it. I don't give a fuck if they release the call the same way I'm saying it. Because I don't like that shit, man. These folks don't know you. They going out what the fuck this nobody is doing or saying and what you saying. Come on, man. All this shit that I'm listening to here now, I wasn't listening to none of it. Man, when I do be sitting around, I got a 2-hour ride and the shit popping up on my phone. I may click on it. That's how I clicked on that shit today. That's how I know what's going on. Man, them folks, that's going to be the end of your ass. Keep on playing with them folks. Keep on letting them folks play with your brain. They're going to fuck you, and you're going to be done for real. But the people that's really with you, they ain't smelling the shit you're doing. I'm telling you straight up, they ain't smelling that shit. Because they know that's not you. I know that's not you.
So Deon said people that's that's really rocking with you, they not feeling what you're doing as far as these phone calls go. And he pretty much is mad at the stuff that Nesto be saying to Sonya. And he said Nesto's on here saying stuff that he got no business saying to Sonya. And Deon said he don't care if they play the cards with him in it because the world don't know if Deon telling the truth and what he's saying or what he not. And one thing I can understand what he mean by that is I know he know his dad's guilty. I know he know it. But he just don't want to say it because he know the calls are being recorded. But do he know he's guilty to the fact where it's going to scare him to change?
That's all wrong. And if you just trying to build me up to be a better person, because that shit you doing, I don't stand for that. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like it. Tighten up, bro. I said I don't talk to you. I don't talk to you like you my daddy. That's what they say. They don't know what they say. Who the hell do I look like? You get what I'm saying? I'm not communicating to these people. As long as me and you got to understand, as long as me and my mama got to understand on what's going on, as long as I'm not disrespecting either one of y'all, that's all that matters to me. So stop seeing your fucking case to these other folks, man, because that shit ain't doing nothing but digging and digging and digging and digging.
Deon said some of the stuff Nesto doing, he not feeling it, and he not gonna sit back and watch it. So stop doing it. And I just can't help but thinking like when you seen your dad sitting back making all those moves. I know you wasn't with him with all the moves he made, but you knew what your dad was up to. Why didn't you stand up to him and say something then? Or is it the fact that you really wanted your dad in your life that you was willing to risk your moral compass? Or are you just one of those people that's just in between? You'll do some criminal activity, straighten yourself up. Do some criminal activity, straighten yourself up. Or as long as the criminal activity benefits you, it's okay. Who are you? Are you a chameleon, Deon? Are you a man of many faces like your dad? Can you play the role real good when it's time to straighten up? Just to get the government off your back?
And don't, like I'm said, one more time, I don't give a fuck what you going through. Don't ever say I ain't got your fucking back. I ain't gonna chew you out for all this shit you said. I don't care. I don't care about all this shit. But don't ever say I ain't got your back, dog.
He said, and I don't care who you are. Don't ever say I don't never have your back. I ain't gonna chew you up for everything you said. So he's saying he not gonna go into everything he know his dad said. He said, but don't pretty much don't say it again. And if you feel that way, walk, step.
But that shit, that will make me not fuck with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Cause that shit down, if don't that bother me, that will bother me. And you know why. Ain't nothing to talk about. You know why that shit bother me. But if I ain't never not had your back. I tell you when you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? I tell you when you're right. And that's what you taught me to be. You taught me to look at both sides of shit. Come on now.
So he said he's willing to tell his dad when he's wrong and he's done it before. And he'll tell him when he's right. And he looks at both sides of it because that's what his dad taught him. But somehow I just really don't feel like he's ever confronted his dad like this. And I think that if he was on the outside, he wouldn't do it. I think because this is a phone conversation, that gave him the strength. Plus the fact that a lot of family members kept confronting him and calling him. I think if Deon would have stood up to his dad a long time ago, I don't think it would have totally changed Nestor. But I think it would have cut down on an eighth of the crimes.
I'm looking at both sides of shit on how I'm feeling, on what those folks done did and what you done did, that is gonna be insane. I don't care about these people putting my mug shot out there or saying I'm a convicted felon because they don't know. I'm not a fucking convicted felon. They don't know. They don't know what the fuck. They so busy worried about what I got going on versus they want to pass another person versus having their backs together. And they got their backs together on you, so stop giving them reason to keep fucking with you.
Deon said He don't care if the bloggers keep putting his mugshot out there and saying he a convicted felon because bloggers don't know he's not a convicted felon. This is another sign to me that Deon's not willing to change because he indeed is a convicted felon. So instead of saying, I had a long run and now I'm going to get myself together, he's denying it. And the first step to changing something that you don't like is by admitting it. So this is a sign that tells me that Deon's not ready.
This story ain't even about you and the missus no more. The story about you and this house. That's what they call it. You think you making these folks keep digging on your ass versus somebody having your back. Manipulate the game if you want to do that. But it ain't working in your favor. I ain't playing no game. Shit, I ain't playing no more. I ain't got time to play no game, bro. Yeah, I know I ain't into that game shit. I ain't got time to play no game, bro. I'm trying to get my ass out of here. I'm an innocent motherfucking man. If nobody can't fucking see that, to me, that part's really fucking with me. Man, but it ain't even about the innocence no more, man. It's about I'm telling you, bro. It's about the shit that man said on the calls. It's like, even with you, tell you answer a question. You ask that shit 8 times. It's like, you know what I'm saying? They trying to figure you out now, but the shit that how you acting, how you talking, how you carrying yourself, you know what I'm saying? If your temper getting shorter or not. You get what I'm saying? Everybody can hear it. Even if you go to a fucking, if you have a jury, the jury done already heard this shit too. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. The person that they hear ain't the person that you are. Stop your shit.
That's Deon said, you are just playing games and you keep answering the questions 8 times in 8 different ways and everybody can hear it. And Nestle said, I'm not playing no games. I don't have time to play no games. I'm an innocent man. You have 24 hours, 7 days a week to play games. You're in there playing games on a tablet. You're in there playing games with the cellmates. You're in there playing games with the sheriff. Then you go to court and play games with your lawyer and the judge. Then you come back and play more games by telling people the wrong version of what happened. Then you get on the phone and play the ultimate games. So you have nothing but time to play games. But then Deon told him, you don't think the jury's going to hear this? But I want Deon to rest assured that it's a lot of people out here that's not listening to this because they know a guilty man when they see it. But there's some people out there that's willing to be impartial too. And a lot of people that hasn't heard this. So he will be able to get a jury that's able to be fair and decisive. And if not, he can ask for a change of venue and roll over to the nearest county. It's going to cost uh, Roswell a little bit more, but he can ask for a change of venue and roll over to the nearest county. But they're going to convict them too, more than likely.
That's all I'm telling you. Because it's not helping you. You got a fun, man. You got fun. Yeah, they high, but you got fun. Yeah. Straight up, you got them. That's all that matters.
Deon said, all that matters is that you got a bond. They may be high, but you got them, and that's all that matters. Nah, I tend to disagree with you, Deon. Having a high bond is the same as having no bond, especially when you have no assets. When you didn't try to save for rainy days, or your rainy days came more than what you saved for. Nesto tends to have a lot of rainy days.
Ain't like they said you got to stay in there. Now they saying that you got to put that box on your leg and get them some money. You already knew they were going to want that anyway. Yeah. So your life ain't over with it. You just need some money. Straight up. I'm just going to be real with you. Sorry if I came off a little too aggressive. I feel like I ain't even aggressive enough to be honest with you.
Deon said, your life ain't over with, you just need some money. To Nestle, that equates to his life is over with. Because if needing money was an easy solution, he wouldn't be in this problem in the first place. Because he wouldn't have had to skim and scam people to get the money. Now there's no victims in jail that he can skim and scam for money. What the most he gonna get is a pack of noodles. If he scams somebody for a pack of noodles, he gonna have a lumped up face the next day. So he's not willing to take that risk. Plus, there's no innocent women and children in jail that he could scam from. So money is a complication right now for him. And if money is not a complication, Deon, write that check. But no grown man should be asking or implying or even attempting to ask their child for no money. So I just wanted to make the point that money is a huge issue. And the DA and the judge knew that. And there's one more than one way to skim a cat. And this cat got skimmed twice.
You're playing. I'm used to it, bro. Go ahead, speak your piece. Nah, I ain't showing you out. I ain't tripping. When I chew you out, it's gonna be face to face, shit, dog. I'm gonna be real with you. And I ain't gonna give you a reason to go back to your room and feel some type of way. I'm just giving it to you raw. Plain up, man. I just get straight up. This ain't you.
Deon said, I'm just giving it to you straight up. And I ain't trying to say nothing that's going to make you go back to your room and feel no type of way. First of all, it's not a room, it's a cell. So let's make sure we constantly remind him of that because that's part of being in prison to remember. You no longer have the luxuries of having a room. You have a cell with a bunkie and a toilet in that same cell. But the next thing is he needs to go back to his room cell and feel some type of way. He needs to go back there and cry and get on his knees and beg God for forgiveness and confess to every crime he committed. There's no crying and God, I didn't do it, please help me. That's not going to get him out of nothing. He has to be sincere and deep in his heart to ask and want the forgiveness that he's asking for. But we all know that's not going to happen. But he do need to go back to his cell and cry.
Yeah, it ain't. I understand. Don't nobody want to see that motherfucker 28 to 48 hours. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I ain't gonna talk about for kids and all that shit there and all that shit that fucking bro. That shit fucks with me. So I didn't like that. I didn't like that shit. But here's the thing, man. You gave them the ammunition to do it. And you don't know that. There's something you may not know that you're doing. You hear what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna just sit here and just get on you. But when I break it down to you face to face, you're gonna understand where I'm coming from with it. But I don't care nothing about no profile than me. Like you said, you used to it. I'm used to it. It come with the territory. It come with it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care about that. They ain't big. They ain't bothering nobody else. They ain't bothering people that do stupid shit. I don't. You know, so it's cool. It's cool. They should have put some better looking pictures of me because I'm fine as a motherfucker. Like these. They put the other shit up on the Twitter or a T. Got me looking like a P on it. It's cool. That's what I'm saying. I don't care because I'm secure with myself. You know who you are. You know your character, man. Stop that. Man, stop your shit. There's some people that ain't never seen you like this. Ain't never seen you like this. You ain't never seen yourself like this. Chill it all out, man.
Deon said, it's okay for Nesto to be seeing and reading and hearing about all these things because he know who he really is. But that's the scary part. He deep down knows that he did all this. And Nesto scared himself. And he's scared of his own thoughts because he know if he really just think about the truth, he might realize that he's a monster.
Straight up, just chill it on out. Okay, go back to the drawing board. There's plenty of things to do. You been going a minute. There's plenty of things to get money out here now. There's a whole lot of brick and mortars out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. Like you can't be saying that it's over with. Like There's so many people out here, man. Like it don't matter how somebody can take something and run with it and look at you in a certain type of way. People gonna believe they want to believe anyway.
See, he got Deon said, "Your life ain't over with, so stop saying that. It's plenty of ways out here to get money now." Nestle got Deon believing that the whole value of life is surrounded by money and material things. And then marrying a wife not like Shirley that had access to more than what Nestor was used to only added to those thoughts. That's sad. So I don't know. That makes me believe too that there's little chance for Dion because he has to start by cleansing his whole thought process because the value to life is does not equal money and material things.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna believe that if somebody gonna put a blog and say you a billionaire, they gonna he's a billionaire. Or they say that you homeless and you up under the bridge. He's homeless under the bridge. The whole time you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Dion said if the blogs put up content saying that Nestor is the billionaire, the viewers are going to believe it. And if the blogs put up that Nestor is a homeless bum living under the bridge, they're going to believe that. Well, first of all, the viewers are never going to believe he's a billionaire. That's one. You don't have to worry about that. And two, they don't have to worry about believing that Nestor's a homeless bum under the bridge because he's pretty much very close to that. And that's what he will be. Because who does he have to call on? Dre ain't being bothered because he running his business. And if Dre get bothered with this man, it's going to severely decline the amount of customers that he has. And Shirley's not being bothered. And Lamont's only pretend being bothered. And Nestor, Deon, you're being bothered because you're his child, but being his child does not equal financial stability. So where else is he going to go to but that under that bridge?
It don't really matter. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because most of these people that be talking about people or sitting there looking at it don't have nothing to do all day. Because what I care about what the next person life got going on. So you need to stop caring about that stuff, man. Really, people need to stop telling you. And you just need to stop talking about certain stuff. You need to talk about other stuff that you capable of talking about. You forget when you were jammed up, how you were sending me different pictures that people drawing and all that. Man, you had other stuff going on. I get it, you in the county, but I'm just saying, you know how to make the time do the time versus that shit whooping you. You got that motherfucker whooping you right now because you so worried about the shit you can do. You know what I'm saying?
Dion said that Nestor don't need to be worried about no bad news, and people need to stop running back and telling him. Ain't nobody running back and telling him nothing but Sonya. Sonya, the bearer of bad news. She takes that bad news and she runs it back to Nestor and she reported to him before she could even sit down because she knows it's going to break his spirit, which decreases his chances of being able to stand up and fight, even though he has no real fight. And two, it's going to keep him talking. And as long as he talks, it also decreases his chances of a better fight, which again, he has no legitimate fight. But three, she likes to bring him back the bad news because in Nestle's dumb eyes, it makes her look like the loyal person because she's coming back telling him everything. And who in their right mind wants to receive all that kind of bad news while in jail? Why they already know they're dug under the hole. Nestle's not even in a real jail cell. He's in like a special jail cell. Like they say there's a special place in hell for people like him. He's in that special jail cell where he goes in his jail and there's some stairs that he gotta climb down into and it takes him into the jail cell that's under the jail.
I'm just, you know, shit. I'm just saying, but you can call though, you didn't call for me to talk to you all. I did. I did. Yeah, man, you need to listen to the jazz sometime when you call these phones, whoever you call, don't even talk. Just listen to music, get your mind off other shit. Put your mind like you're free, man. It's relaxed time. You ain't got no overhead right now. You ain't never been able to sit that still in a long time, man. Straight up. You know, that ain't the way you want to sit down. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, at the end of the day, that's what it is. I just drove to Dallas. You know the only reason I know about Dallas? I don't know. Because that's what Keisha said. Used to work at the Walmart at, and then when I gave her my car at. Yeah. When I gave her that BMW to have. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. But who told me to give it to her? Yeah, you're right. Wake up, man. Yeah. This is true. Are you perfect? Fuck no. No, I ain't nobody perfect, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you don't try, you don't get to look like you have done better aspects, yes. Yes. But are you trying to force it on people too? No. You know what I'm saying? I got you. It's about what everybody else wanted to try to do. Truth be told, you know what I'm saying? You didn't make me stay around you. I stayed around you so I could become a better man. I couldn't get there hanging around women all the time. I was a youngster when you came in. So everybody want to know.
Deon said, truth be told, you didn't make me stay around you. I stayed around you because I wanted to be a better man. I couldn't be that if I was hanging around women all the time. Well, let's weigh this out. Is being a better man and being introduced and involved in criminal activity better than being around women all the time? I don't know. You tell me. I say I'd rather be around women all the time. I have to find my own way another way. Because being involved and introduced and exposed to criminal activity all the time, that does nothing to help me. That does nothing to help you. That does nothing to help nobody. You just lived 23, 24 years and pretty much made no progress because Nesto done programmed you. Your dad programmed you, and it's going to take a long time to unprogram you. So maybe you was better off just being around women or having an adopted dad or father son mentor program or an uncle dad or a granddad or even a school teacher. But I think any other male or just completely being around women altogether would have been better than being around Nesto.
You know what I'm saying? They say that you don't have to know since I jumped out the Popeye. that you got how you know what I'm saying, how you came in, they don't know all that. They just think they just put a story together. So what I'm trying to tell you, man, whether it's good or bad what you're going through, there's still a storyline. And they trying to put your story together versus you could be putting your own story together. You got time to do it. I'm just giving you just different examples. Like, I know how to work in the yard because you made me do it. You know how many kids don't know how to crank a lawnmower? This is true. I know how to promote my business because you made me promote your business.
Deon said he was around his dad because he wanted to. And the reason why he know how to cut the lawn is because his dad showed him how to do it. And the reason why he know how to promote his own business is because his dad made him promote his business. And those are pretty much the only two things I ever heard him, the only two good qualities that Nesto has taught Deon out of his whole 23, 24 years of life. But I'm gonna cut this video short in like 6 minutes, and there's about 8 more minutes left in this call, and then I'm gonna do it in a part 2. So let me listen to a tiny bit more.
Showed me how to do stuff before I knew what I was really actually learning. Before I knew why you were showing me. Some of the stuff you don't even know why you were showing me. Some of the stuff you do know why you were showing me. One other story is stop playing with yourself. And the stuff that you made me do and showed me how to do, you know I ain't talking. But don't let nobody stick their mouth and say that shit again. But I don't know nobody walking up and down the street in 100-degree weather. Or catching no bus in the middle of nowhere and finding your ass. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you remember that terrible Boulevard? I remember all that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do remember. I remember. You got a more fresh memory than me, but I'm catching up. Yeah. I appreciate it. Yeah. I appreciate it. You showed me how to survive. I'm gonna give you that. Can't nobody take that from you. You showed a lot of people how to survive. Yeah, this how to eat. What you say? No, go ahead. I'm listening. I'm just going to shut my mouth and listen.
Deon said, one thing you taught me is how to survive. I'm going to give you that. You taught a lot of people how to survive. Yeah, you pretty much instilled in Deon's brain that if you got to rob, cheat, and steal to survive, then that's what you got to do. And those are not good survival skills, honey.
That's what I need. So all I'm basically saying, and I'm going to let you talk, all I'm basically saying is, man, don't let a bad time take away from your good time. Now, can you do one huge bad thing to take away from everything? Yeah, somebody can do it. It goes on all the time. A good person can take a life by mistake. Just for being at the wrong place, wrong time. It could be a bad accident. It could be a slip and fall. And that one bad mistake can have a group of humans looking at you like you're terrible. But you gotta know who you are. So saying what you be saying is insane. That means that you feeling how they feeling about you. You get what I'm saying? I understand. I'm just trying to make sure I'm delivering it the right way. Where you I get it. I get it. Trust me, I get it. It's just so many damn angles. I ain't even worrying about the case and nothing, because I know I ain't do none of that shit. So on that part, I'm not even concerned. I'm not worried about it. It's just that the procedure, yesterday I went through that shit, just the line and the scheming and the conniving. They supposed to be phenomenal people, all that shit. That's what just be, that part get to me right now. That's what get to me. Man,
That's what said the lying, the scheming, and the conniving really gets to him because they're supposed to be prominent people. You mean prominent people? But I'm gonna wrap this call to you guys up because it's reaching the hour mark. But I'm just sitting here thinking about how Deon tries with every phone call to make his dad feel good. Now I'm still on the fence because there's some good qualities and some bad qualities. There's some bad signs and some good signs. Will Deon make it? Will he not make it? Will this make him turn the fence and make him see that he could have went down too with his dad? Because he's going to end up getting. He could either be a witness or he could be a defendant, a co-defendant. So time will tell, but we're definitely going to go over more calls. But I'm just sitting here thinking why Deon tries with every call to try to make Nesto feel good about himself so he could at least have some good takeaways. But ain't that side hen Sonia's job? Ain't the purpose of a side hen is to make a guy feel different from what? Well, there's really no purpose for a side hen or a mistress. That's, in my eyes, should be a condemnable sin. But don't the guys say that the purpose of a side hen is to make them enjoy the parts of life that they can't get from their spouse or their mate, and so that they don't have to hear the nagging? But that's all you ever hear with Sonia is nagging and delivering bad news. So Nestor need to ask yourself, is it really worth it? So I'm gonna finish the rest of this call up in another video for you guys.